Yes, that's fine. And there's the throw. Okay, and we'll get into that in just a second. The minute you do this, you're getting thrown. Okay? So, step. Step. Now, thumb in the clavicle. If I pull, this palm goes up. Now, push back. No, don't pulse. Push. Yes. If you bend this elbow, bend. Okay? You need one bone behind the other. Thumb in. Now, step back. Step back. Now we're going to do this, and now I'm going to just move you. So look, you bent your elbow. Move me around, please. Yes, good. Now push and pull with this one. Yes, there's the throw. Does that make sense? You're going to walk the fridge at grandma's house like this. Okay? The minute I step back, yeah, look. There's the throw. Right in. Okay? So I need you to drive to do this. I'm going to do it to you. And my job as a training partner is not to win this exchange, it's to train you. So you push, I push. Do one Cianagi. Drop Cianagi. Okay. Now, where's your body? Where should it be? Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, that's Morozo Cianagi with 2 grips. So just go under one arm. Yes. Now, see how you're here?
Yeah.
Turn that way. Yes. Now, push your head and shoulder into me. Keep going. Establish cross-side. Bring your bottom hand to the hip. Shoulder pressure. Around. Now, yes. Good. Yes. So the idea is that we're going to do this and drop toward you. And I'm going to do it badly. So you push and look. Stay right there. Don't pursue. Can you jump my back? You put the hooks in, right? Okay, stand back up. So if I keep my elbows inside, now put the hooks in. That's it. So what you're gonna do is go down, elbow here, so they can't put the hook in. And watch my feet. Toes are up, and I go like this. Right at the cross side, okay? You're gonna put 2 arms under one for now, okay? Grab the side. Okay. I push, you push. I push, you go. Yes, now, see the space? Before I do that, yes, put your hand right here. Now I can't turn. Look at my feet. Look this way. Turn your head. Yes. Now if I push, you gotta bring your knees higher. Yes. Yes, good. Now see this? Don't squeeze, just you be like a doorstop. Push. Better. If you push real hard, you're gonna get swept.
Okay.
That's it, okay? If you drive me, I get the energy you need. If you park and sit, I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. How old are you? Right, so let's try that, okay? So come here. Put one arm out. Slowly push. Slower, okay? Here. Elbow, watch my head. Because you're gonna turn into me, right? Right there. Just like that. And you don't get smashed in the ears and the face because I don't want my face messed up, right? So if you hit me, fine, but I prefer not to, right? So go down, turn, use your head, and go right to the position like this. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go back. Just push this one hand. This comes up. Okay? So if I'm turning and I bring this up, now this can go down. If you keep this down, this can't go underneath you to recover guard. It has to go to your hip, not between your knees. So it's important, can you get me across that piece? That when he's here and he starts controlling my hips, that I can't move this shoulder. Yes, now I don't have a choice. So if you let me have this knee down, now I can bring it in. So this knee determines how far this one goes. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So some people are Gumby. Whoop, whoop, their knees go to the floor. I am not that person, right? So when I start to turn, John knows this shoulder has to move and this one has to come up. So if he puts his head here, I can't move. And look, it's harder for me. So he blocks my femur. But take your hand out for a sec. It's really hard to get on the floor. I have to, look, this is already blocked. So now I have to go high. That's where his hand comes in, right here. Yes, and now I have to move and get an underhook. So if you can control me, can you put your head on this side, John? With the throw, and I start to move, he needs to put this arm across my body. So I can, yes. Now look, this is hard for me to do. When I do this, you just lift your head and turn towards my feet, and now I just blocked my own femur. So that's the reason for this. So can you hop up for a sec? Yeah. If you look at your legs, honestly, is anybody here in the medical field? What's the longest solid bone in your body? Femur, okay? It has the most leverage. So the longest flexible one is your spine. If you control this on the end, here or here, the person's gonna have a really hard time moving. So when you block my hips for a second. See how my hips are on the line? Right here on the belt. See, John knows better because he's been training a long time. Look at my knees. This is no good for him. I'm not really that uncomfortable. It's terrible to be here, but I'm in no danger because both hands are on the same side of my body. I'm uncomfortable, but I can handle discomfort because I've been training. If he moves his right hand down a little bit towards my foot, now look, he's making an X with his arm and my femur. Now I can't bring this in. So I have to drive off of this foot and move his head and shoulder. And when I do, he gets an opportunity to circle my legs and work my hips, or circle my head and shoulder and block my hips. And he's going to determine that based on where this is. Because can you drive me forward now? I don't even need to try. So now he's got to control this through controlling that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, because a lot of times we go, we hold on. I'm like, man, I'm 155 pounds, I'm almost 50. I'm not going to sit here and try to fight with you muscle. But look at my feet. Can you put a little pressure on me, please? Look. Because I have a wider angle on the triangle, I can feel you add pressure. So I just want to relieve pressure and buy time. I know he knows what he's doing. But man, look, I'm flat. This is terrible. Look. You can't put pressure flat here. There has to be a space. And that space is where I breathe and bring my limbs. So when you throw me, can you throw me, please? His job is to fill the space before I do. So I push and he goes, look, I'm gonna move. So he's gotta, yes, look. Yeah. And now he's gonna move his head, yes. And now we have to fight for this. Yes. And now look, he changes his base. Because he's got control of my hips. And all I'm doing is not letting you set. Because I'm using this knee to push here. So try that and tell me if it works or it doesn't work. But the bottom line is, can you stand over me for a second? Right over me. Here's the principle. See my heels are inside yours. Lift me off the floor. You're strong back. Pull. Okay, go back. So watch. How about now? Pull. No, because my foot is outside yours. So I have a bigger triangle. Does that make sense? Yes. That's what we're doing on the bottom. But if the person is active on top, you're like, man, I'm fixated on this position instead of breaking down my frames. So, because frames make people feel strong. Strength only makes people feel strong, not like frames, right? So, you gotta have both, right? But let's try if that little frame works. So when you're taking down, move this foot, and now just play and move. My heels are off the floor, and it's easy to defend. And when you drive, that's where the recovery come in. So let's try that, okay? 1, 2, 3. Matrix slow, right? Okay, so you're holding here, you're holding here. Now, in my opinion, this is just me, this is a bad idea. Okay? Because this foot is here, it's not out. If this foot is here, it's different. Now I can feel you move because my leg is an antenna. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to stay here. Please slide your knee over. And what I'm going to do is grab your foot. And I'm not kicking you in the butt, I'm kicking you right here. Can you go to the mat, please? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go this way, switch, and line up here. Okay? Because you have to move my leg away from my body to get your foot over. Well, I don't want you to, right? So my goal is not to let that happen. But sometimes you're like, well, I know I'm not supposed to do it. You know I'm not supposed to do it. But here we are, it happened. Okay? So what I'm going to do is switch my base in the air. So come here. Yeah. When you go to the mount, boom, here. Now back now. I got this. Look, right here. No thumb, right? I could hook your leg, or I could leave it like this. I'm gonna hold here, because if you pull your hand out, yes. I don't need to grab. Pull your hand out. It's actually easier. Just go like this. Cool. Now I walk around, and I put my leg right here. Over. And if you have these, I don't know if you like leg locks. There we go. All right. So do this to me. Okay? So yeah, see, look. Okay. Now put this on the floor. So Grandmaster Elio had a saying. He's like, does the mousetrap chase the mouse? No, it needs good bait. So leave right there. Okay, and then snap. When I go here, the minute you know I'm going to mount is this hand moves. Now, pinch your knee to my bottom. Now look, grab my ankle, roll over your shoulder like we did in class. Switch your base, there you go. That's it, okay? Because your knees are apart making a triangle. Go to mount, please. Go, where's the triangle now? It's gone.
Exactly.
Now, if I hold this and you push into me really hard, over we go. Right here, and I'm holding your belt underneath here. Can you move, please? Now I'm gonna move, and I'm just gonna let you move and cook, right? Because if I use energy, first of all, dude, you're half my age. Actually, less than. Less than. So it's like, why am I gonna burn all my energy out when I can just float on you and let you burn out? So it's just a different philosophy. If time is of the essence, bam, go. If it's not, strategy is of essence, right? So do this to me one more time. Now, hands up like you would normally do. Okay, tell me when you know that I'm in a mount now. Right there. So stay there. Left, spaghetti legs. Okay, now grab my arm. I'm like, dude, this guy's gonna let me mount him. Boom, pinch. Look. Now you got it. So I'm gonna try to move. So walk in a circle towards me, your legs towards me. Go. Yes, and look, when I kick this out, hook. You can shelf my legs or go for a clover or whatever, but I wouldn't keep this here for a long period of time because I can put my feet on the floor. Yes. Right? So you're just gonna let me move. And now stay on me, okay. Now hold me tight, super tight. Look how easy this is. Over, come back. Look up, breathe all your air out, and go dead. It's different, because if your muscles are contracted, you deflect my energy. If they're relaxed, you absorb it all. And then you seem like you're doing less work. That's at least that's my opinion on the matter. So, you want to try that sweep? It's super cool. Like this. Because if you grab here, it goes out. So no lobster claw. Hook. Like you're looking over a fence to see what your neighbor's doing. Okay? 1, 2, 3. See, right? So, I want you to push this down. You start to slide your knee over. Look. Right here. Now what I'm going to do is roll you and lift my leg right into the mouth. Okay? So here's to me. Can you triangle your legs? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So when I get you this way, you totally let me. No, relax. Forget. If you move, if you're like this, I can feel you, man. I feel like I'm cutting butter, right? Right here, put this foot up to my bottom and triangle your legs. Now I can even get my foot out, right? If you have a gi, just push my collar. If you don't, you can put, don't be nice, but just push. And now when I push, grab my wrist. Up you go. Sit back here, sit here. Don't move. Okay. This hand is going to determine whether I get mounted or you get swept. Just hold this on. That's it. Now, go towards me. Now, lift this leg and push this knee down. No, yes. Right in the mount. Okay, because if I'm on my side, we're scrambling for a pass and cross-side. If I go to my back, I have to lift my legs or drive. So you float and I follow, push that down. And as long as your leg is above my knee, no matter what I do, you got the mount. Okay, so come here. So I'm here, I'm defending, I don't want to get punched, I'm moving, yeah. You move this hand, you break posture, my man. This kid's good. You start pushing your leg and I go, oh no, please don't do that. And now I just push. Put your hand on the floor, catch yourself. Now I go this way. Now I'm just gonna hold right here, drive, lift, right here. Now watch. Feel the pressure change?
Yeah.
Heavy?
Yep.
Okay. You can feel what I did, but I don't know if you know what I did. No. Okay, I'll show you in just a minute. So do this to me one more time. This is the invisible stuff. Like, it's not invisible, just in Portuguese doesn't translate so well. So it's like the stuff that you can't see that you can feel. So I go here, and you're gonna go right over my leg, yes. Now go with the momentum. Go, 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 go. Keep rolling. Now put my back on the floor, little shoulder pressure. Lift this. Look up. Put your hand right here. Now. Yes. That's it. Yes, sir. You want to try that? It's super cool. It's fun. And man, it's a good sweep. It's called the shark bite. And when someone really tries to smash, even if they're big, it's kind of easy to get. And if not, you put the top knee in and push away, right? But you're not getting past. And nobody should really pass your guard, really. You should give it up and go to something else before it's imposed upon you against your will. So like, when's the last time I got guard passed? You should say like, it's been a really long time because I open my feet before you pass and I'm attacking a different way, right? So that's kind of the whole idea. Sometimes you push the person in a direction, sometimes you lure them in a direction. And you know that game Pitfall, the old video game? All that person knows is they're running. I'm like, what happened? What just happened? And we've all been there.
The guys that are not laughing don't know what the hell that is.
Okay.
Basically, anybody Sorry.
Big hole in the floor in the jungle, cover the leaves. I'm running for my life. Boom, right on the spikes. That's kind of the idea. I'm sorry, man, you know, but I'm sure I don't know a lot of things that are, you know, your generation's reference. But
Literally, only you four laughed.
the old guys, right? That's okay.
Yeah.
So it's a video game.
Eric hasn't heard his laugh, but he
Yeah.
laughs about everything.
It's kind of like falling down a trap door, basically,
I'm just
right?
trying.
You want to try that?
Yes.
Okay, now I want to point out one detail with the toes, because you guys that are higher rank will know this. Watch my bottom feet, so over. I want you to tell me which one feels better and which one feels worse. You feel like you can get out? Okay, go back. Now, how about now?
Yeah, no.
So what I did is this engages my whole core. Move. Thanks so much, brother. There you go. Now look, I move. And that's a really good for little guys, like when you live in the transition, this is super good. Because people will try to lift you with hooks. Switch your hips, push the knee down, you fall right in the mouth. We'll do this, one more, and then we can do whatever you want, okay? 1, 2, 3. Your toes up, I can feel the pressure. Now, if I'm like this, you can just go with me. If my head is down, you can just push my, be nice, but just shove my face. Like this, just shove it. Ugh. Now hook my hand. Pull, and then I go back down, okay? If I'm like this, take this elbow, go underneath me, yes, and now push my face. Yeah, so you never want me on top of this arm, right? Okay, so when I go here, you're gonna roll and sit right here on this part of your hip. So push me over, please. You're gonna roll all the way over and sit here. Here, freeze. Now, we're gonna fight and pummel. Can you pummel with my arm, please? Yes, so this is a game, okay? So what you're gonna do is just overhook my arm, nice and light, like this. Be like sticky. Don't let me touch your head. Don't let me get out. Don't let me touch your head. Don't let me get out. So we call this like sticky hands or whatever. So now what you're gonna do is stay here and you're gonna go here. Now look, the only way my leg can go is up or sideways. Say up. Up, awesome, okay. You're gonna lift, and as you do, let this leg, now freeze. Take your hand and push this knee. Now put your right hand out so I don't re-roll you. And head right here. Yep. Now if you're worried about self-defense and fighting, don't put your head on the floor so much, because if I, boom, you're gonna hit your head on the floor. So put it here and make sure your base comes, yes. And now it's harder for me. And see how you scoot? It's easier than if you sit back, you look up, and I go and smash your face, right? So the idea is to go here. Look, this is the drill. Just like that. So you go one side to the other. And then you roll them over, because tell me if I can recover. Answer this, but tell me if I can recover guard.
Yes.
How about here? Not so much. So that's what you have to get my body to do, because my legs can go all the way out. If they're like this, they can only go all the way up. And look, whoop, you slide right down, into the mount. And you need at least one hand out. So you have like, you know the pontoon boats with the outriggers? You need one of those on the floor. Because if you put two hands here, you're just gonna get rolled. So put one hand out and relax. And all of your weight comes into me. There's a big difference. Okay, so come here, please give me a real quick. Put your hands around my head. Yeah, squeeze real tight. Yeah, there you go. Okay, come back. Down, put one hand all the way out. Now, just relax. Okay, your knees in a little bit. No, relax. There you go. Look. Yeah. Now, tighten up and hold good. Every time. So, can I do this to you? Can I be in that position? Just tell me if you feel a difference. I'm not going to put too much weight on you. So lift your head. I hold your head. Try my arm and bridge. Just like first. Yeah, okay. Go. Look. Easy. Go back. All right. Now watch. Different pressure?
Yeah.
Because I'm being a backpack. I'm not smashing you. You want to try that? One side to the other. Boom. After this, we'll do one more, and then I'm go. But let's do that, okay? 1, 2, 3. And the mount, too. Okay? You gotta go slow. Don't go super fast and pump up and push. Okay? And I don't expect you to know the answers, but I'm just kind of asking them and let you ponder it for a minute. When you shrimp, turn towards me, please. Okay. Now, we're gonna play a little bit of a game, so don't feel bad, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna put your back on the ground.
Okay.
I just want you to hold me and not let me do it.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so fix your feet, do whatever you want. Okay, don't let me put your back on the floor. Okay, come here. No, I'm being serious. I'm not picking on you because this was done to me, and I was like, no way. Because what you do is you explode and you make space, right? Okay? So you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. Yeah. Look, better. Now watch. See how you moved your leg? You're so smart, okay?
I did what you did earlier.
You did what I did earlier. Hey, give me 5. This was up, okay? So now, put your knees up in the air. Okay, when you shrimp, should you go only one way or maybe out and over a little?
Go.
Okay, now move your shoulders. So simple, right? Okay, are you posing, right? Like, okay, so come here. All right, so watch. The idea is, and I'm gonna do this from the mount too, that when I'm here, lift your head, okay? First of all, when you shrimp, this foot has to be outside your hip to drop, okay? Now you're driving all of your energy with this muscle in your core towards this shoulder, and these become lighter. If I'm on you, push me with your hands. Okay, look, hold me up, bench press. No good, right? So use your elbows. Now, lift me up with your elbows. This is terrible for me. The more you lift me with your elbows, put me back down in your chest. Lift me with your elbows. It's easy, okay? Now you're gonna do all of these, put me back down. At the same time, walk this foot out, drop your knee, heel in the air, little pinky toe on the ground over here. Push me with your elbows and shrimp your hips away. Now, shrimp your shoulders away. Now look, all the space you have. Bring that knee, yes, now, freeze. Take this foot and put it over my leg. Freeze, don't move, stop. Okay, now, if I move, you hitchhike. Okay, so this is not good for me. Okay, so come back. Okay, now put your foot up. What if I'm like this? Grab me, pull me forward, now put the hook in. Put your foot on the ground. Here, yes. Now, 3 shrimp gets 1 hook. No, stay there. Give me that foot. 1 shrimp. Shrimp, the other way. 1, again. 2, again. Now get your foot out. There you go. So anytime that's stuck, 3 shrimps equals 1 hook, right? I just say these phrases because this is how I memorize them, right? So
what you're saying is shrimp 3 times.
Never shrimp once. Have you heard that before?
Yes, I have.
Where's Dad? He's like, Okay. So now, here's the deal. If you're flat on your back and I hold you, you've given me 90% of what I need. So the minute I touch, turn. Go. Yeah. Back. Yes. Okay, so we're drilling this. Yeah. Okay, now don't use your hands, just frame. Yes. Okay, now look. No, stay there. Put your foot back. Put your foot back. This one back here. Like this. Okay, toes out. Push into me. Push. Now spin. Spin under me. Yes. Okay? Because you have frames that are better than my strength. I don't want to hope I'm faster than you are good. I want you to be better than I am when you're trying to recover. So speed is great, but it's an attribute, right? Build the attribute, but know the frames. Does that make sense? Okay. Same thing. Remember, get me in the mouth, please. My spine is on the line, hand on the collar. Do you know cross choke? Okay, so we're gonna play a little game. You're gonna catch yourself with your hand and just try to stay up. No, don't move your feet. Just. All right, now you can't. Okay, so look, put your hand out there. Now you feel like you're good. Watch my head. Watch my head. Over you go. Tight. Okay, so what happens? Who has a second floor in their home? Your kids? Huh? What? Okay, that's what I always do. Huh? What? I tell my daughter, her name's Alina. Alina, huh? What? So get me in the mount. Let me get in the mount. Okay, watch. Every time. Okay. Let me lift. Hey, get the collar loose. Lift your head so I don't pull your hair. Okay. Grab my arm. Grab my leg. Okay. Now see how I can get my foot out? Drop your knees to the floor. Now let's stop. Okay? We'll go over. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Now freeze. Keep your head on the floor and look up. That's it. Because you're cutting the corner off. Right? I'm making you flex your spine. And whoop, you go right over. Okay? So watch what happens when the head is on the line. You go up, hop on. And then, okay? So people do this all the time, right? And you're going to bring this out. So I just drop it. Now move. You're not getting that out. This foot comes inside. Yes, yes. And over you go. And you just look over. Now, shrimp. Now move. I'm not holding. You can't shrimp. I'm being sticky. I'm not holding, right? So, because you're going to squirm. You're small. You got short bones. I can't let those little knees get in there because you're going to recover guard and take my back or something real fast. So if I stick to you and I don't let you move, we both go across the mat. Okay, lay down here. Spine is on the line. Super slow. Lift your head. Put your feet down. Here. Walk your foot out like this. No. Watch. Toes. Heel. Keep going. Now drop. Heel up. Push. Now see how your shoulders are still down? Shrimp. Now shrimp a little more. Now pull the shoulder out. Stay there. This goes here. Don't let me push you over. Drop this knee. Now, see this foot came up? Put it here. Now don't believe me, because I don't want you to think of being nice. Can you push her over, please? Watch how much harder it is. Now, see how that's going over? Good. Now watch. Go back. Give me this. Elbows. Push. Yeah, look at that. Now honestly, is that a little better? So when you shrimp, use your hip, then your shoulder, it's a lot better. It's like remarkably improved. So when you put the knee in, can you do this to your dad, please? Can you put the knee in, John? So you shrimp, okay? So you get this. Don't put your knee in down here. Put your knee in up, go back. Put your knee in up here. Now go. Now, pull, right there. 3 shrimps. Again, foot comes right out. There you go. That's it. So if you practice slow like this, it's super easy to master. If you're like, boom, shrimp every time, what happens is most people, like, can you pull me across that, please? I want you to feel the pressure. Because I know you got good game. You trained against someone, please. You have good jiu-jitsu. Okay, so look, watch my legs. Push it over. Watch. Yeah. Okay, so. Now see this? You feel comfortable? No. So what do you want to do? Yeah, I'm good. Keep going. Can you hit me? No, because this hand is here. Oh my.
Yes.
So I would like to think about what we did. Add this, but start from the beginning and go through the sequence of everything that we did. And then we'll call it a night. Okay? 1, 2, 3.